She lost to both Caitlin Clark O'Connor and Alan Zucker at Lucas Oil Stadium. Now, Alan Zucker, I believe that is the guy that we got to keep in mind. The one comment said, this college Caitlin. Now, Caitlin Clark did lose a lot of muscle, man. To me, Caitlin Clark had to go back to who she was pre-Indy.
The focus on physical changes obscures a deeper narrative. A November 23rd image from the Indiana-Ohio State event reveals a significant shift. Observing Caitlin Clark alongside Alan Zucker at Lucas Oil Stadium signals a pivotal professional transition in WNBA history. Largely overlooked, Zucker's portfolio extends beyond typical sports figures, encompassing icons like Peyton and Eli Manning. Alongside Taylor Swift, Caitlin Clark has now joined this distinguished clientele.
In a sense, and I think she should definitely, you know what I'm saying, maybe reach out to him if she have not already. This comment stated, it looked like Caitlin Clark has a new agent. That's how I read this picture. Now, somebody else, then it goes on to say, and she lost a very lot of weight. So I believe this Alan Zucker guy, right? One of these guys, let me see here. I think this picture might have came from Instagram.
This change holds profound implications. Caitlin Clark concluded her prior agency agreement, now partnering with a preeminent sports representative. Far from a minor adjustment, this represents a comprehensive strategic realignment. The underlying reasons become apparent when reviewing the timeline. Her Nike contract, publicized in December 2024, was finalized by her previous agent for 8 years and $28 million. This figure, though considerable, reflects missed potential from recent months.
Let me see here. Goldman Sachs. Pull this up. Goldman Sachs Sports. Let's pull this up. Yeah, so we all remember this, right? So this right here, Goldman Sachs acquires majority stake in Excel Sports Management. Now, Goldman Sachs was already reaching out to Caitlin Clark and already doing business with her. You know, I believe she had a sponsorship with them, if I'm not mistaken, her rookie year. That's just Goldman Sachs, the company. And I believe that could be a big reason why they decided to purchase the company from them.
Goldman Sachs finalized a near billion-dollar acquisition of Excel Sports Management in 2023. Excel had already established connections with Caitlin Clark via several collaborations during her debut season. However, a crucial insight often escapes notice. Excel Sports Management counts Under Armour among its brand clientele. This explains Steph Curry's assertive advocacy for Clark to join Under Armour. His statements were not mere goodwill, but reflected an agency-facilitated pathway for that endorsement. Instead, Clark opted for Nike, a deal many sources indicate was substantially undervalued for a player who attracted 3.2 million viewers to WNBA contests and achieved unprecedented viewership for women's basketball. This original negotiation occurred under her former representation, with Alan Zucker and Excel now guiding her. A profound shift is imminent.
That's why Steph Curry was so mad. See, y'all, all of this is starting to make sense now. See, Under Armour was represented by Excel, so they had a direct line to get Caitlin Clark. Under Armour did. I can't lie, man, I ain't rocking on Under Armour shoes, and Caitlin Clark probably signed with Nike because she liked to wear Nikes, bro. Like, who actually like to wear Under
Examine Alan Zucker's clientele. Trevor Lawrence secured a 5-year, $275 million extension with the Jacksonville Jaguars in June 2023, showcasing the magnitude of his firm's deals. Peyton Manning, under Zucker's guidance, became among the highest-earning endorsers in sports history. These are beyond simple contracts. They are foundational alliances for lasting impact. Caitlin Clark has entered this realm, shifting from an agent who arranged a conventional Nike deal to one adept at forging billion-dollar brands. This isn't merely an improvement, it's a total strategic overhaul of her professional trajectory.
Guy, right, that Caitlin Clark is pictured with, here. This is Alan Zucker. That's him in the far left there, right? And he's chilling there with Caitlin Clark-Connor. I don't know who this gentleman is, but let's read about this Alan Zucker. So Alan Zucker is a partner at Excel Sports Management. Do he represent the Mannings? It looked like he definitely represent the Mannings. Oh, so he represents both Mannings. Agent for Mannings, Taylor Swift. Bro, so he got Taylor Swift too. Wow, Alan Zucker clients.
Caitlin Clark's observed physical evolution holds substantial importance. She shed considerable muscle mass between the WNBA season's end in October and the November Lucas Oil Stadium image. This signifies a deliberate reversion to her Iowa physique, the form that shattered NCAA records and established her as college basketball's most dynamic player. This shift is intentional. Her WNBA performance notably declined after increasing muscle mass, evidenced by a drop in three-point percentage and inconsistent long-range accuracy, even drawing public remarks from Steph Curry regarding needed mechanical adjustments. Now she's recalibrating, and with Alan Zucker overseeing her career, this extends beyond mere athletic output. It embodies a precise brand harmonization. The rendition of Caitlin Clark, beloved by the public, originated from her Iowa era that is the marketable persona Zucker will cultivate.
Caitlin Clark got a new agent. If this site right here is legit, what is this right here? Y'all look. Investigating clients, Alan Zucker. Trevor Lawrence, football. Clayton Crenshaw, baseball. Caitlin Clark, basketball. Whoa. Whoa. Hold up. This probably is for real. This probably is for real, y'all. Let me fact check this before I yay or nay this. That's him on the far left. But this site right here is saying that she signed with him. She's with him now. Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She definitely Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Arch Manning, Trevor Lawrence, just Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, she has a new agent.
Excel Sports Management transcends mere contract negotiation. It constructs comprehensive brand ecosystems. Under Alan Zucker's representation, the benefits extend beyond improved endorsement deals to encompass strategic alliances across diverse sectors: media, entertainment, technology, and conventional sports. Taylor Swift's association with Zucker exemplifies this, focusing not on music agreements, but on orchestrating the largest touring enterprise in entertainment history and forging industry-altering streaming agreements. Caitlin Clark has now stepped into this tier. The moment is opportune. While her Nike contract is valid until 2002, it includes performance provisions and renegotiation opportunities. With Zucker's oversight, discussions are anticipated to commence promptly, given Caitlin Clark's current compensation lags significantly behind her market influence. She has drawn unprecedented viewership to women's basketball and singularly transformed WNBA attendance, with Indiana Fever home games surging from 4,000 to 67 average fans in 2023 to 17,000. Her existing endorsement profile fails to capture this immense value. Alan Zucker's immediate objective is to rectify this discrepancy.
Kane fucked up the Nike deal. She completely slaughtered her Nike deal, bro. Wow. For the longest time, I thought that Caitlin Clark was her uncle. Nope, an agent. He's her agent. She fired Aaron Kane. Sending her with one of the partners of XL provides cues to Caitlin Clark is moving exactly what. Yeah, guys, I'm expecting big change from Caitlin Clark 2026, bro, because she just signed a superstar.
Excel Sports Management's client roster features an array of athletic royalty, including basketball stars like Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, Trae Young, and Draymond Green, alongside the Mannings and Trevor Lawrence. These personalities are managed as established brands, not merely athletes. Excel's strategy contrasts with typical sports agencies. Rather than solely maximizing immediate returns, they construct enduring equity. Peyton Manning's income, for example, actually rose post-NFL retirement thanks to the groundwork Excel laid during his active career. This precisely outlines the plan for Caitlin Clark. At 22, with possibly 15 more playing years, Alan Zucker's business direction will make those years the groundwork for a 5-decade brand.
Thoughts about this? This is the first time y'all hearing about this. I'm telling you, people gonna have to shout your boy John Liquidator out because I just exposed it all. So this is the first time y'all hearing about this. This is major news. And until next time, shake the haters off, baby. I'm out of here.